Good morning, everyone. It's Mojo Monday with Erica from Me Too Paper Crafts. Today, I'm so excited. I have a special guest. This is my sister visiting from Burnaby. She came over here with her spouse for the weekend. He's gone back to work to Vancouver, and she's decided to stay for a few days. So I thought she would join me this morning and do some stamping together.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be fun, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to refresh my screen so I can see who's watching and who is joining us this morning. So let's just refresh my screen. We're doing a beautiful fall card today. If you joined me on Thursday night, I did a Case the Caddy from the catalog, and I made this beautiful card using a new suite of products. There's the card, and I'm going to be showing you that suite before we get started this morning. So I'm just referring, there we are, okay, and then I will see, oh, Christine is here. Hi, Christine. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. All right, so we'll turn the camera down and we'll get started because we've got lots to show you right now. Okay, let's turn the camera around, and then we drag it over and drag it down. And then I'll turn on a light here. Yes, Lori, a lot of people tell us that we do look like twins, but believe it or not, there is a 10-year difference between the two of us. Yes, this is my sister. Yes, I'm the older one, believe it or not. I am the older one. And we're very, very, very close. Although, when we were younger, being 10 years difference, when I got into my teens, I found her to be the most annoying. Because, of course...
I'd get in your makeup.
Yeah, she would get into my makeup, and she would be wearing my shoes around the house. What
Wreck
else did you do?
I'd wreck your Barbies.
Yeah, she wrecked my Barbies. I know, and I used to get really, really upset. But as we got older, then, of course, we reconnected. And there's really no age gap right now, except that I am the older one. All right, so let's get started. So thank you, ladies, for joining this morning. We are going to use this beautiful Rustic Harvest suite in our new mini catalog. So if you have your catalogs, you want to turn to pages 48 and 49 just to see the beautiful products here. I love fall. It's my favorite season, and I am very attracted to fall colors. So as soon as I saw this suite, I said, okay, I have to purchase it. So you get this beautiful stamp set and a coordinating set of dies. So here are the images in the stamp set here. And what's great about our catalogs always is that you give you lots of samples that you can copy. And then you can share them to your social media if you want, or make cards for your friends, or invite friends to stamp with you. So this also introduces you to embossing with embossing powders, because Stampin Up has introduced a brand new tray, an embossing tray that comes with the embossing buddy. So you use that to drag over your cardstock to eliminate any static. And then you pour your powder on your card, you stamp and then pour your powder on. So if you haven't yet got a little tray, what's fantastic about this tray is it's got a little spout on the bottom. So you unscrew the cap and then you can pour it directly back into the little pots of powder. So this is, I should have brought this to the table because I have it. Maybe I'll go and grab it. It's in that middle, that third drawer down. Okay, let's show that. This is it. Perfect. That's great, so you don't waste any powder. That's right. So our powder comes in these little pots like this. And so you would use this little tray, and you would use your embossing buddy to cover your cardstock. Then you would stamp using your Versamark ink. That's the sticky ink. Then you would pour your powder over your cardstock and then tip it off into the tray. You can hold the cardstock with these new tweezers. These are fantastic because they're made out of silicone, so they don't get hot. Yeah. And then you hold it. You'll use your heat tool to emboss it. And then you, all the powder in here, and then watch this. You unscrew this. think I moved the camera a little bit. Unscrew this, and then you will use this little brush to brush all of the powder back into the little pot.
That's fantastic. Cool? Yeah.
I think this part of it is because other ones don't have that. So there you go. That's a brand new tool.
Okay, I'll take that.
She'll set that aside for me. And what's the cost of that? It's called the Embossing Editions Toolkit for $37. I think that's pretty good value. And it's a manageable size. Some of the trays that I've seen on the market are huge, so they're hard to manage. Okay, so you also get these beautiful rhinestones. Look at that.
A gorgeous color.
Isn't that a gorgeous color? We can wear these colors, can't we? Because we're dark-haired.
Yeah.
And then it also comes with a package of these craft leaves. So you can stamp on these and you can emboss them as well. And then you could use these as a tag on a package.
Oh, that's nice.
Or you could create a cute fall banner for your fireplace,
Very
maybe.
pretty.
Cute, eh?
Yeah. You use those in a lot of crafts.
I know. It's great. Okay, now the paper is always my favorite part because you know I'm a fiend for paper.
Oh, yeah.
So here you have a selection of leaves, and you can use your blending brushes. So if you wanted to change the color of these, you could do a little bit of, the colors in here are crushed curry, so you could sponge a little bit of crushed curry.
So pretty.
You could use Mary Merlot. You could use pumpkin pie. You could use Cajun craze and mossy meadow. Those are the colors that are in this paper. So you could just take your sponges and sponge over to create your own patterns. And then this is what the back is like. There's some Cajun craze.
Very pretty.
And look at these.
That's stunning. That's really lovely.
And my sister, tell them about these.
I'm mad about acorns. I have a little bit of an acorn addiction, and I've been collecting them for many, many years, and I have acorn jewelry. If I'd known, I would have worn some today. But yeah, I love acorns. They're just the cutest.
They are adorable, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the fall, I go to the grocery stores or to the markets, and I pick up gourds. Do you pick up gourds and put them in a basket?
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, it's great decorating
I love
fall.
I love fall.
I love fall. So this cardstock, I love the cardstocks where they have like a border, 2 borders, because then, as I keep telling everyone, I cut these into 4-inch strips because it's 12 inches across, and then I cut them down. So like this card, I mean, I did no stamping on here. Yeah. Like it made the whole card other than the greeting.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. Great colors.
I know, look at the colors. And I love chrysanthemums.
Yeah, they really pop on that black background too.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah. Here's more acorns.
I know,
look.
I love them.
Aren't they
They're
cute?
so cute.
And then we've got this beautiful Cajun, oh no, that's crushed curry.
Yeah,
and look
that's
at
beautiful. I know that's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
It is with the black again, it pops.
I do like the black with that. You wouldn't think black with the
no, but it's perfect.
Deep orange. Yeah. And I love this green swirly piece.
Yeah, that's very nice.
And Stampin' Up! Is always great at coordinating the paper with the stamp set. So you'll notice that in the stamp set, we've got swirls on the paper, and we've got little swirls that you can stamp in the stamp set.
Very nice.
So they do a great job coordinating.
That's a great set.
It's a beautiful set. And what I love about it is that I thought, okay, it's Thanksgiving, but wishing you the loveliest day. How perfect is that? Happy birthday on the inside of your card.
Exactly.
It's perfect, isn't it?
It is.
Oh my gosh, I feel like we're on the HSN. Or the Canadian.
I kind of do too, actually. We're on the Canadian Shopping Channel. Oh, you must get this. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. All right, ladies, are you ready to see our card? Let's see what other comments have come through. I have to do some scrolling here. Oh, Gina's here. Good morning. Good morning. So Gina is Phil's cousin's wife in Calgary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she joined Stampin' Up in May.
That's great.
Know, isn't that great?
Welcome.
Okay. All right, so I prepared 2 card packets. So one for my sister. So this is your card packet. And this is my card packet. Okay. So you've got your envelope, which we're going to decorate as well.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take everything out.
Yeah, take everything out so it's ready. And then I'll orient you to your pieces. So the first thing is your card base.
Okay.
So this is half a sheet. Oh, hi, Sharon. Yes, the accessory kit is a must-have. I mean, I've got everything I need for embossing, but yeah, I bought it because it's just, I like the small tray is what I like about it. Okay, so the first thing we do is when you get a piece of 8.5 by 11 to make card bases, you cut it in half. So you can either cut it in half this way, or you can cut it in half this way.
Okay.
Okay, so you either get like a portrait card, or you get what's called a tent-fold card.
Oh, it's tent-fold. I didn't know that.
They call it tent-fold card.
Nice. Okay.
So then what you do, so this is our Stampin' Trimmer. And this trimmer allows you to cut with the dark blade. That cuts your cardstock, and then this scores it.
Oh, so it folds easier.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
So this is half of 8.5 is 4 1/4. So you're going to put this to 4 1/4, okay, and then you're going to score it. Okay, and it creates a crease.
So now we can fold that.
Okay, and you always fold on what we call the mountain, because this puffs up.
Okay.
Because you have a less chance of cracking your paper.
Okay.
And then you always take a bone folder. I'm probably off camera here. Let's just move this over a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so then you take your bone folder and you're going to just press it down, and there's your card base.
Oh, perfect.
So I'll get you to do yours.
Okay. Is that right? Like that?
Yeah. I'm going to open this up
Okay.
and move that to 4 1/4.
Is that right?
No, right there. It's 4 1/4.
Okay, good.
Because that's 4.
I don't want to
4
make a
1/2.
mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, and make sure it's tight up against the top of the trimmer.
Okay,
Perfect.
got it.
And then you're just going to rub that.
Just rub it back and forth
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. And take it out.
Oh, look at that.
Now you'll notice, people, that my sister's left-handed.
Oh, I didn't go.
You
I
didn't
didn't
do
go
it
hard enough.
Okay,
No.
do it again.
So
your first
4
time.
1/4.
4 1/4.
Yes, and it doesn't help that I'm left-handed because
Yes.
everything takes me a little longer.
Yes.
There we go. Let's see if that did better.
That did it.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to fold on the mountain.
On the mountain. So this way, that way, right?
Fold
Towards
into the
it.
towards
Into
the
the
mountain. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of an unnatural way of folding, but that's the way we do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, so we've got our card base
Okay,
ready.
great.
Okay, now we're going to, inside your little package there, you are going to see 2 pieces of what we call basic white cardstock. This is the cardstock that you do most of your stamping on. It's smooth.
Perfect.
And it's great because even if you stamp and make, say, a mistake, you can flip it over and stamp again.
Oh, that's nice.
So in other words, the ink doesn't show through.
Great.
Okay, so we've got one for the inside.
And then one for the front.
Okay, and then we've got one for the front.
Nice.
Okay, now on the front, we're going to be using this to build the designer series paper. So in your package, you should have 3 or 4 pieces of designer series paper.
Yeah, I got 4.
Okay, so this design is such that, I'll just show you.
That's yours.
Yeah, that's my inside, I guess. Okay, so you can do, and you can decide which side of the paper you want to use. Now, this narrow one is for the inside of your card. This
Okay,
pumpkin
so this is
one.
for the outside. Then.
This one's for the outside.
Okay, got
Okay.
it.
So this is what you're looking to do. Okay. So you're just kind of, and you don't have to be precise. Don't worry about being precise with your borders. You can do whatever you want. Okay. So you're just sort of,
And I'm just doing a little opposite you.
and you can do opposite, exactly.
Yeah, I thought I would do it like that.
Perfect. Come into camera with your thing so you can show everybody. Now, my sister, I have to tell you, we do have talent in our family for being creative. My sister, when she was in, you tell them.
When I was in Nova Scotia, I started doing furniture restoration and painting during COVID because I was isolated in an area I didn't know anyone. So it kept me sane and it kept me crafting and creative, and I loved it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And my sister can also draw and paint. which I can't. That's why I stamp. Okay, so you're going to do something completely different. That's fantastic. Okay, so basically what we're going to do now I like to use a liquid glue for placing paper when you've got different strips, because you get a few seconds to move it around.
Oh, okay.
Right, to straighten it. Whereas if you use tape runner,
you're done.
Once it's on,
Yeah.
it's on.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to, and I should pull out another Tombow. That's what I should do. So I just scribble. You don't want to go too close to your edges because it could ooze out.
Okay.
So you're going to scribble that on, and then you're going to put your pattern together. So see, you get to wiggle it a tiny bit.
Here.
Yeah. I'm just going to run and get another glue bottle.
Do you have to put any in the middle or just along the edges?
No, you don't need any in the middle.
Okay.
This sticks very, very well. I haven't used this bottle in a long time. Let's hope it works.
Oh, it works well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just did mine on the wrong side. I put glue on the wrong side.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's going to change my design.
Can you save it and use it on another card and get another piece?
Yeah, they don't match. Look at that. I made a boo-boo, you guys. Okay. Not a biggie.
Not with your cardstock. You've got a lot of paper.
I always have more than I need.
Wait, it's not like working with big pieces of furniture, I'll tell you.
No, I bet not, eh? So, what was my measurement for this?
I think if I left too much of a gap on that side, but maybe I can do something with that
2.5
later.
by 1 5/8. Yeah, 2.5. Whoops, by 1 5/8. There we go.
Oh, you got another nice piece of paper. Different one. That's pretty.
Oh, I did. I picked the wrong one. That's okay.
That's
We're
nice.
going to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all your pieces are down now?
No, I was waiting for you, so
Okay.
I'll do my last one now that you're here.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get too ahead of you.
Or else you'll be teaching.
I'll never be as good at this as you. You've had years of practice. I could put too much too.
Okay. Now, when you're doing layers of card,
It does move quite well with this.
yeah, it does. It's good.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. So while we're gluing, get your other piece for the inside of your card.
Okay.
And then you're going to take that additional strip of paper.
And
when you do the inside of the card, you can either do it on the right or you can do it on the left. You decide where you want to put it.
I think this one's running out. No.
And you can go right up against the edge or
Just a little in.
A little in.
There.
Okay.
Great.
Now, depending on, you know, it's sometimes difficult to really cut absolutely exactly. So if you have any extra hanging over,
Yeah.
you're going to just trim it, and you always trim it from the back. There you go. How's yours? Oh, yours is shorter, so that's good.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So now we can go ahead and glue. Now, you can do you want to do a happy birthday? Have you got a birthday coming up?
I do. I have a birthday coming up, yes.
So actually, we'll leave that to the end. So what you'll do is, let's not stick these in our card yet, because you
Okay.
always want to stamp first.
Right.
Actually, you should stamp first before you even put the paper on, because if you make a mistake, you can flip it over, stamp again. Okay.
So pretty.
It's going to be pretty, I think. Okay. So let's go back to this. So when you're doing a layer on top of your card base, this is where you can decide if you want to do ribbon.
Okay.
Okay, so if you ever want to wrap ribbon around it, this is the time to do it, so that it's wrapped around and then you're gluing it onto the card. Okay, so I brought this out. Now, another thing we can do with this is, instead of wrapping ribbon around it, we can add ribbon to our greeting. So I think we'll do that instead. Okay, so we can go ahead and glue this down to your card base now.
So this is the one that's going inside.
No, this is going on the outside.
On the outside, okay,
yeah, this
good.
is the outside of your card.
And you glue always on the back of the insert, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've run out of glue on that one. I had that on my other craft table. So I'll just use my tape runner here. Now, when I put my layers on, I find it easier to hold my piece in my hands like this. Yeah, it's a good idea to open your card. You got the right idea. And then I hover over it to try and get it even on all four sides.
Oh, because it's smaller.
Yeah, because it's smaller. It's 1/4 of an inch difference. Perfect. Look at you go, girl. Okay, so there's our card front. All right.
Great.
Now, we have this great greeting. I love this. Wishing you the loveliest day. So I'm going to get you to stamp this now. I've got some scrap white paper.
I'm going to have to do something with this because I have a lot of blank spots.
Well, we can fill this in with some of these.
Yeah, those little curly
the
cues.
little curlicues. Let's get those out on a block.
That would be good.
So we've got.
Oh, super cute.
Yeah, aren't they cute? I don't know if that's going to be too big.
Doesn't matter. You can overlay a little.
Yeah, you can overlap. Actually.
Really nice. Okay.
You've even got this.
Oh, nice. That'll fill in a spot.
Okay, so we need those little tiny blocks on that card. Right to your left. Here, we need these tiny things.
Oh, here. These ones?
Yeah. No, those ones. The little ones. Take 3 of those out.
Huge.
Actually, you're going to need the next size up for that long one.
Okay.
So we'll just mount these on here.
Okay.
Okay. And then, do you want to do those in black, or do you want to pick up a different color? Because I've got all the colors here.
How about the green?
You want the
I
green.
think the green would be nice.
So just remember, tap, tap, not press.
Got it.
Okay, and then you're going to stamp on there. Oh, let's take this one. This is kind of...
I'm just going to have a look and see how it looks.
Now, these tiny stamps, you really need to be careful with how you stamp.
Okay.
How you tap, tap. And before you stamp it, you're going to turn it over and make sure you don't have any ink on the outside edges.
Okay.
Tap really gentle. And you can practice on a scrap
see,
piece.
I got some.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
How do I get rid of
Well,
that?
what you can do is when you stamp, don't rock it. Just like that.
Okay.
Don't rock the stamp.
Okay.
And I do have, now I did bring some Q-tips here. Yeah, I've got Q-tips. So I use Q-tips to wipe the edges if you're worried about it.
Perfect. Just to get some of that off, just in case.
So I'm going to get a scrap piece. And I'm going to do...
Oh, look. Perfect.
Hey, that looks great.
Great. All right.
That looks really good. Oh, Lori's saying she's left-handed too, and it does take a little longer when you have to adjust to make things work.
Oh, it's good to know I'm not alone. Oh, good. Got the hang of this.
Good. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks like an H.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
Yeah. H for happy stamper.
So I'm just going to freehand this.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe I'll put a different one in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Or do this one again.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I think that would fill the gap nicely. Perfect.
A little off center, but it's still handmade.
It's handmade. That's right. You got it. You've got the right terminology right there. Okay, now we're both going to do one of these. You can decide what color you want to do this in.
And this is going on top, is
this
that right?
This is going to go on top, and we're going to put that with dimensionals.
Let me see what colors. What are you using? You're using
I'm using the green.
So maybe I will do...
You could pick
I'll
up...
do the yellow.
You're going to do the yellow?
Yeah, is it bright? Do you think it's bright enough? It's bright, isn't it?
It's pretty bright.
Okay.
You could stamp it and see.
Yeah.
And then change your mind. Okay, now I have to clean this. So what you do, you always clean your stamps in between, of course, changing colors. You would not want to put the green on top of the yellow ink pad, right?
It would just morph, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So tap, tap. You can do yours on top of this one and we can cut them out. Yeah. And I will get the...
Oh, I see. I missed a little bit. That's still
okay.
good, though.
Well, do it again. We've got lots of room. It does take practice stamping. I always tell people.
Yeah, and I certainly haven't done it, so.
No, your first time, but you're doing great.
Oh, there must be a little gap.
Okay, so no problem. It's you.
But I can use that one. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I think that one right there is perfect.
Okay,
yeah.
fine. All right. So now I'm going to show you this machine. So let's put these sort of out of the way, and I'll bring the machine right up here. So we'll set this aside. We'll set this aside, and I'm going to shut these. Yeah, shut those. Okay. So here is one of two machines we have.
Whoa.
This is called our Stampin' Cut Emboss machine.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to use, we're cutting. So you have to use the base plate.
Sorry, this needs a little, I just need to learn how to do this.
Okay, you pull it out, flip it over.
And then it clips. I did the first one okay, but that one was being a bit...
Slide it in. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so we have the base plate.
Okay.
Then we have our cutting pad, but you never cut on here. Then you need an acrylic pad.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're going to put this on. Okay. And we're going to line that up over the greeting. Okay, now I always use a little bit of, you can use Post-it notes.
Just to stick it down?
Just to hold it in place.
Well, that's clever.
Okay. Because sometimes by virtue of pushing the die through the machine, it can shift a little bit. Okay, and then you put a top plate on. Okay, and then you push it in and then you start to roll. And there's one greeting.
Oh, wow. That worked really well.
Yeah. Okay, and then you're going to do, you want to do the next one?
Sure.
Post-it notes pretty well done.
So it cuts on the outside of that frame, yes?
Yes, so if you tip it over and look at it, you'll see that it's not, the cutting edge is not right on the edge of the die.
Okay.
But as long as you can see the ink through it, the outline,
you've got it in the right place.
You got it in the right place. Perfect.
Yeah, it does shift easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, get my Post-it. Oh,
the sticky's on the other side.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that other
Perfect.
plate.
And then you need your top plate.
Okay. And there's no up or down on the plates?
No. And make
Okay.
sure they're all kind of even here.
Okay.
And then you start to push and then roll. That's it. Push, start rolling. And then grab that. Look at you go.
Oh, so you get a workout as well.
You do get a workout. Yeah, it's a calorie burner. I'm telling you what, something.
That's great. Oh, look, it works really well.
Yeah.
That's great. I guess you use this machine a lot then to make these little...
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, what are these called? Die cuts?
Die cuts.
Die
These
cuts.
are called die cuts. Yeah.
Very
We also
nice.
have punches too. Look how that
Yeah,
turned
that
out
turned
great.
out really well.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, do we want... Okay, let's go back to our design.
Do you want to put that somewhere safe?
Yes. Now, I bought this new magnetic thing so I don't lose my dies.
Oh,
It's
nice.
pretty handy. Okay. Now, you want to decide, do you want to put a pumpkin, because we can stamp and color and die cut a pumpkin on your card. Or do we want to, so this is going to go on here somewhere. You decide where you want to put this, okay? Then what we could do is we could stamp some leaves and tuck them behind it, because the green is going to go on what are called dimensionals. Okay, what happened to my, did we cut mine out?
Yes, it's... Oh, I've got yours. I'm sorry. There you go.
Yeah, that's typical of a sister. Stealing my stuff.
Always stealing your stuff.
Okay, so these are little dimensionals, and you stick them on the back. So just like this.
I got to decide where to put mine, though.
Yeah. See, I'm sticking them on the back like that. So what happens is this gets raised up off the paper. You see?
Yes, so it's like 3D.
Yeah, so it's like 3D. And then we can tuck some little leaves behind it if we want.
I have to decide where I want
Yeah,
this.
you
It's
decide.
a tough decision. You can mill over this for quite a while, can't
could.
you? Where'd you put yours?
I put mine here.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I like it
yours
there.
put up. Yeah. Okay. So those little sticky things.
Yeah, so you're going to put these on.
Okay. Thank you.
And then, you see, I'm going to take the reverse of this that we stamped on, and we're going to maybe do some different leaves.
And then pull the other piece off, right?
And then you pull those pieces off, yeah, and then you're going to decide where you're going to put it. Like, yeah, you decide. And it doesn't have to be centered. It can be off-centered. You can put it anywhere except maybe upside down.
There. That would just upset people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, this is going to be a bit challenging, not challenging, but we're going to have to clean the stamp each time. Actually, let's take this off and put it just straight on there. Okay. So you can stamp one of each color on here.
Okay.
So here's I'll open up the ink pads and you can start stamping and just clean that in between. So maybe we'll do some pumpkin pie. And okay, where did I
That's
put?
a nice color.
Isn't it beautiful? Love that color. Where did I put all the other ink pads?
Yeah, it really is an art form to try and learn how to stamp. I've got to practice.
Okay, this is where I often turn to my audience and I say to them, okay, can you see where I put my stamp pads? Oh, they're over there on the left. You stole them.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. See, again, it's your sister. You blame me today. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's okay to get close to them, right? Because we're going to have the...
Yes, we're going to have the die cut on there. Not too close, but
Okay, close enough. We need a green one.
oh, you want a green one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Green would be good. What's that one? That's the yellow? Yeah,
That's-
because my greeting's yellow,
Okay,
so I
so
think I'll go for
look
green.
at you. Yeah, you got it.
I keep having to use my Q-tip for here. I'm heavy on one end, it seems.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
You'll get used to that. Okay, now while you have that green going.
Okay.
I'm going to use the green. Oh,
Yeah, here, I'll give it to you.
yeah.
There you go.
You just put it on the other color.
I'm sorry, I thought that was green.
Well,
Isn't that funny?
no, yeah, and that's why with most of my ink pads, I put the little strip at the bottom.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm going to do...
Sorry about that. I hope I didn't wreck your stamp pad.
Green one.
How do we clean that off of that pad now?
Don't worry about it. It'll blend in. Luckily, it's on a darker pad, dark on dark. I'll do an orange one.
Very nice.
And then I'll do a... Oh, no, I want Mary Merlot.
That's Mary Merlot.
Oh, that's Mary Merlot.
Yeah, see, so I hope I didn't muck it up. Use a shop, yeah.
Well, actually, it'll be multicolored.
Oh, nice.
And the other trick to stamping, too, Tanya, is once you've inked it up, okay, just tap, 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 tap. And you tap a lot.
Yeah.
And you look up, you can look at
color.
it and see that it's all inked up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then when you put it down, hold it for like a count of like 2 seconds.
Okay, so it can absorb.
So exactly, the ink absorbs into the paper, but you did a great job.
Well,
okay?
this first one I think I was a bit light-handed, but it's good. It's good. I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
yeah. Well, you can
See,
do
you
it
can
again.
see yours are a lot
Here, I'll
stronger.
Do another one on here. We'll do another one.
Yeah, just a little deeper color, but they're so pretty.
They are pretty. And I like, Stampin' Up! Is doing a lot of...
Now, can you use those blending tools you were showing us earlier on your stamps to make them multicolor, like they're changing, or no?
What we use are sponge daubers.
Yeah.
You wouldn't use these brushes to do that, but we have little sponge daubers.
Oh,
and so
okay.
what you would do is you pick up, and you always start with the lightest color first. You pick up a bit of the yellow and just randomly stamp.
Okay.
And then you'd use a different colored dauber, pick up another color, and go on there.
Yeah, because it would be nice to do like a fall change. The
Absolutely,
leaves.
you can do that.
Okay.
And then once you've colored it, you're going to huff on it to get it moistened again. And then stamp it.
Okay.
Just because as you're putting
working,
your color on it, it
drying.
dries a little bit. Yeah, see, you got it.
Okay, good.
All right, so let's close all these ink pads.
Okay. Which I still have to get used to doing.
Okay, here. Pull.
Oh, okay, so you got to get your fingers
get your fingers in there. Pull,
and they flip,
slide.
Okay.
These are the older style ink pads. These are our new ones.
Okay.
But I still have older ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they gotta last a long time, don't they?
They do last an awful long time. Okay, so we need our die cutting machine. We have a lot of cutting to do.
Okay.
So let's pull this out. Now, sometimes when we get a stamp set, they'll give you, say, 3 dies just to cut all the leaves out.
Okay.
But in this set, they only came with the one.
So we'll have to just keep going.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep going. Okay, so here's the leaf. And now I'm going to pull in, Stampin' Up! Came out with a magnetic plate, which unfortunately is not working right now.
Okay.
So they've called it back.
Oh.
But I still have mine, and we're going to use it.
Okay.
Because it's going to be faster. They're going to bring out, they're redesigning it, they're going to bring out a new one.
So that's good that they do that, though. They
They're very good with that.
Products.
People were complaining or saying that it was, the layers were lifting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but mine is still good because I haven't used it a lot. So we're going to use it.
Okay.
So to use this, it's just the base, then it's just this, and then it's one of these top plates.
Okay.
So watch this now. Can we see in camera? Yeah, we're good. Let's put this light on too.
There we go. That'll be better.
Okay, so watch that.
Oh, neat. So you don't have to tape it down.
No.
Oh, that's great.
Is that great?
Makes it way
So what's
quicker.
great now is if you did a leaf and a pumpkin and the greeting, you put all the dies on and you run it through once.
That's great.
So they're going to rejig this.
That's great.
And come out with a new one. So same idea.
Stick that down.
Stick that down. And run it through. I'll let you do all of the cutting because it's a good calorie burn.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, then we're going out for lunch, so we'll add more
We'll
calories.
have the calories back.
Okay.
And we can just leave it in place.
Just
and just
leave
keep
it in
going.
place and
Yeah,
just
that's
keep
quicker
going.
that way.
That's perfect. There you go.
Okay.
All right, I'll read through some comments, see if anybody has got any questions. Oh, Carol's on.
Hi, Carol.
So fun to watch you both. Yeah, it's lots of fun. It is a good morning. Yeah, Carol's. Is that Tanya? Yeah.
Oh, it's really magnetic.
It's good.
It's good.
There you go. Yes, having the magnetic plate is fantastic. So hopefully they get one out pretty soon.
Okay, so that's those 3 done. Get those off. I'll get yours down.
So if you want, you can start designing yours, and I'll cut mine if you want. Although this is in the way.
Yeah.
So let's just keep
get
cutting.
going.
Okay. Just do the top 3 for me.
It's funny when you're using something new, you always feel so awkward using it till you get good at it.
You get good at it, yeah.
Reminds me of pasta making. This machine. You ever used a pasta maker?
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of.
But we don't have to wait for these to dry.
No, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a little bit more challenging when you've got a magnetic base. Because you want to make sure it's in the right spot. Oh, yeah.
Now, yeah, the plates do warp over time. Hang on, this is shifted again.
Oh. Good that you noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. You got the hang of it, though.
And did they must have these in different sizes?
Which?
To cut these die cuts for for bigger pieces. Do you ever work on big cards or
no?
Like
this
portraits?
is the maximum for most cutting machines. This is the maximum 6-inch platform.
Okay.
But Stampin' Up also came out with this mini.
Oh, cute!
So 99% or 98% of all of our dies will fit through this one.
Oh, nice.
So if you don't want to spend the money for the bigger one,
you can get a little one.
You can get
which
a
is
little
great
one.
if you live in a condo too. You don't have so much storage.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so you just want those 3?
Yeah.
Done.
Perfect. Okay.
So let's get those out.
Thank you.
And I'll
Okay,
put this away.
Yeah, let's get rid of this.
Okay.
Okay, so we've
oh,
got
they're
our
my
leaves.
These are so cute.
They're cute, aren't they? I love die cutting.
They actually would be nice just on the inside of the card when you open it as well, because it's just plain black, right?
Yeah, scattered cards, scattered leaves. Yeah, well, even when you've done this, after we've done the live, if you wanted to, you could add some to this side.
Yes, that's right. Yeah,
Right?
That's what I was talking about.
And then you could even stamp more on that other piece that you've created.
Right. Okay, good.
Okay, so now what you do, where's my card? Here's my card. And we've already popped this up now.
Okay.
So what I do, now you can do a couple of different things. You can add more dimension. So this bone folder, I'm going to just show you what you could do, is you can start to curl the leaves just a tiny bit if you want. Just so you put the paper between your thumb and the bone folder.
Okay.
Like that, if you wanted to add a bit of dimension. Then all we're going to do is we're going to put a dab of glue at the bottom.
And tuck them in.
And just tuck them in like
that.
that.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
It's like curling ribbon Christmas presents.
That's right.
And they sell this tool as well? This one?
Bone folder, yes. It's one of our essential tools.
That's great. Okay, how's that?
Lovely.
This one very much. Or you can just do it with your nails?
Yeah, I'm just doing them with my fingers. I have lots of other bone folders, but not right here.
And is everyone online right now doing the same card as us?
Sometimes when I do a live, I give them the measurements ahead of time and they create with me.
And do they share pictures of what they've created
I
after?
try to encourage them to.
I would love to see some of the other cards. It's always nice to see everyone's take on a design.
Exactly, exactly. So when you can do that. You can later you can post a comment and show what your card, what you made.
This is nice. It does. It brings it to life. Really cute. Such great colors. Okay, same blue we use?
Yep. A little dab will do you. And I often like to put like 2 leaves together. And then a third one. Or you can scatter them all around. Your card, your design, is what I always say. Look at that.
Okay, so I just want to decide which one's going where, just for color-wise. So you're quicker at this because you're a natural card maker. So
Well,
it just
no,
comes
but how many years
naturally.
experience have I had? Oh, that looks good.
There, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll start with this guy. So just a little bit, just at the
Just
bottom.
a little bit at the bottom.
Oh, this guy's
Here.
working anyway.
This one.
Thank you.
You can tap these. You'd be amazed how much more glue you get out of them.
Oh, you overlapped yours as well. That looks nice.
Yeah.
And I guess this is a pretty quick drying glue.
Thanks, Christine. Enjoy your breakfast. So fun watching with you both. Yeah, I wish she lived here.
I do too. We'd have a lot of fun.
Yeah. We'd have to rename my business something Sisters.
Okay, there we go.
There, look at that.
I like that.
Okay, now, do you want to
Pretty.
add a few little gemstones?
Yes.
Okay, so this is our Take Your Pick tool. It's got this, it's a multi-purpose tool. So this we use often for paper piercing, or we use it, well, there's just lots of uses. And then we have a little spatula at the end, which I love.
Okay.
So that if you happen to have to lift off your paper, you can
use
actually use this, but you have to heat the glue underneath it.
Okay.
So that's at that one end. And then the other end is this putty end. Now this isn't the putty that came with it because I ran out. So you know that tacky stuff that you put posters up on the wall with?
Yes, Mac Tack.
Mac Tack,
Yeah.
that's it. So
Use that.
I just shoved that on the end there.
Oh, that's good.
So now there's 2 sizes on here. So, and I typically go like flower arranging, right? It's odd numbers.
Yeah.
Threes,
Threes or
fives,
fives,
sevens.
right.
Okay. So you can decide to do like, I might do one large one. And then I'll do 2 small. So you just decide where you want to put them. And I personally like them in clusters, but I have often put, you know, one here, one here, one here. You decide wherever you want to put them.
Okay.
So you push that on the gem
Okay.
to pick it up.
Oh, look at that. I don't know where to put it.
And once they're on, they're on.
They're on, yeah. Okay.
Pretty well.
And then
Yeah.
a little one. And they just have the two.
Push.
They have
push,
the 2 sizes.
Push
I'll
so
do an
that
end
you've
one.
got a space. There
There
you
we
go.
go. It's just the 2 sizes on here, yes?
Yeah, there's just the large and the 2 small ones.
There we go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, there we go. There's our 2 cards. So what
Very
did you think
pretty.
of that experience?
It was fun. I enjoyed it very
Okay,
much.
now one of my favorite things, and all my watchers know that I love this. It's, what time is it, ladies? It is.
What time is it?
It's time for Wink of Stella.
Wink of Stella.
Wink of
I don't
Stella.
know what that is.
We're going to put a little wink
Oh,
on.
nice.
So this is a kind of like a water brush, and it's got a very light glimmer in it.
Oh, pretty.
So you can just paint on.
Oh, I love that.
And when you do the dark colors, notice how it drags
It
the
blends
color.
it.
It
Yeah,
blends
isn't
the
that
darker
nice?
colors, okay? And then when you use dark color, you should take it off a bit.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
That is so nice.
Just a little wink. Okay, and then when it starts to dry out a bit, you just squeeze a bit and it comes down the barrel.
I'll start with my green one, that way I don't have to wipe it
Yeah.
off. Perfect. And do you do this on every card?
Pretty well.
Yeah, it's lovely to have a little bling, though. We like our bling, don't we, sister?
We do love our bling. Look at our fingers and our wrists. Thanks, Sharon. Great cards, ladies. Have a
Thank
great
you
lunch.
very much.
Thank you, ladies.
That was super fun.
Okay. Enjoy your day. Let's lift up and
Yes,
say
enjoy
goodbye.
the sun.
We'll say goodbye. So let's switch the camera again. There we go.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, have a great day,
I really enjoyed it.
everyone.
It was great.
Did you enjoy
crafting.
it?
Yeah, it was really great crafting with you.
Okay.
And with you.
Have you got another? Have you got another addiction now? You think?
Probably.
Probably. Okay.
Especially when acorns are involved.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, thanks, ladies. We will see you. I'll be back on Thursday night for Case the Caddy, okay? Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sister.
That's awesome.